Lucid Motors has a serious issue, and they may soon cease operations. Elon Musk, CEO of Tesla, recently discussed Lucid Motors and explained why the company has a severe problem and why the Lucid Air would cause Lucid Motors to go out of business. Competing with Elon Musk is a decision that should not be made lightly because he is a corporate titan who has dominated every field he has entered. Unfortunately, Lucid Motors decided to compete directly with Tesla and Elon Musk, and they appear to be doing horribly. But before that, welcome to Technology Academy. This is Fred. To know more, stay tuned and finish this video. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe to be updated for more upcoming videos like this. The Lucid Air was predicted to alter the course of events. It was anticipated that this electric vehicle would finally create some competition for Tesla. Bernard Tse and Sam Weng, the former vice president of engineering at Tesla, founded that Lucid Motors in 2007. The company was established to produce affordable electric vehicles that outperform already available ones. Elon Musk has explained Lucid Motors' failure in an interview with the Financial Times. He claimed that because they have never manufactured a car before, they are throwing themselves into the process head first.
They're jumping in at the deep end and trying to create a high-volume vehicle when they've never made a vehicle before. This is not practicing your athletic sport and then going to the Olympics.
Lucid released their financial results for the first quarter of 2022 on May 5. Providing vital information about what will happen to the EV company. In the first 3 months, Lucid Motors lost $300 million, nearly 3 times as much as they did during the same time last year. Their income was also below expectations, coming in at just $57 million for the quarter, which indicates that they are wasting money and not producing anything. The obvious problem that draws attention is that they have shockingly only delivered 360 automobiles, currently valued at $23 billion. The corporation is worth more than the combined number of Nissan, Chrysler, and Mitsubishi Motors. The absurd thing about this is that they only shipped 360 automobiles during the first quarter of 2022, while Nissan sent 201,081 cars. Fiat Chrysler shipped 405,221 cars, and Mitsubishi shipped 26,400 cars. So despite producing millions of automobiles annually, those businesses are worth significantly less than the new EV startup. According to J&B Straubel, Tesla's chief technical officer, from 2004 to 2019, most new EV companies entirely ignore the first 8 to 10 years. He said, "It was severe chaos, hundreds of blunders, and a lot of money invested for many years." Straubel, who handled the initial battery cell design and supply chain as well as the first gigafactory from idea to production ramp-up of the Model 3, is undoubtedly competent to remark on emerging EV startups. For almost 2 decades, Tesla has been a household name for electric cars, but as they started scaling, things got more complicated. When mass-producing something, it is fairly simple to run into significant quality problems, especially when using relatively new technology like electric automobiles. Lucid Motors advertised the Lucid Air as having a 400-mile range, a high speed of 217 miles per hour, and a 0 to 60 time of 2.5 seconds. Unfortunately, the car was slow and unattractive, and its range was only 240 miles, so it makes sense that when the Lucid Air was eventually released, the share price of Tesla increased. The Lucid Air was intended to change the game, but the firm will need to start over if they want to take on Tesla. The high price of Lucid Air is one of the critical issues Lucid Motors face. Unfortunately, with each vehicle costing $139,000, it is simply out of reach for most people. This is particularly apparent when you contrast it with Tesla's Model 3, which has a starting price of just $41,940. Before we continue, to know more about these problems that Lucid Motors faced, stay tuned and finish the video. And if you want to support this channel, you might join our membership program or try our Super Thanks, wherein your comments will be highlighted. The inability to sustain its vehicles with enough infrastructure is another major issue for Lucid Motors. On the other side, Tesla has a sizable network of destination charging stations and superchargers that enable owners to recharge their vehicles while on the go quickly. Since Lucid Motors lacks anything comparable, prospective customers find it far less alluring. Peter Rawlinson, the CEO of Lucid Motors, has voiced reservations about his company's ability to procure enough semiconductors to build its electric vehicles. As a result, the launch of the Lucid Day sedan may be postponed by several months, according to Rawlinson, who said that the global chip shortage is greater than anticipated. The company's strategy to dominate the EV market includes Lucid Air as a critical component. Therefore, any delays can have a significant impact on Lucid's business. Although Rawlinson could not identify the specific suppliers experiencing shortages, he did note that the problem affects almost every step of the chip supply chain. It will be fascinating to see how Lucid Motors handle the impact on its business as chip scarcity continues to cause issues for the automobile sector. Luxury automobiles are the company's primary market. Since business is down, many customers will reduce their spending. Other luxury car manufacturers that provide more economical options are also a threat to Lucid Motors. They were once known as Adieva and were experts in creating powertrains and batteries for electric vehicles for other automakers. After declaring their intention to begin constructing an EV, they changed their name and course in 2016. Their first step was to build AMP1, a $700 million facility that will produce up to 130,000 vehicles annually and employ up to 2,000 people. The facility can produce 380,000 cars annually, so there is plenty of space to increase production from what it is now doing. Former Tesla Chief Technology Officer Peter Rawlinson has left the firm to become the new CEO of Lucid Motors. When Rawlinson joined Tesla in 2012, he was instrumental in the Model S and Model X development. He left Tesla in February 2019 to work for Lucid Motors, a big gain for the company. Rawlinson is a well-known engineer, and his transition to the company steered the sector. However, Elon Musk did not follow the storyline and minimized Rawlinson's duties at Tesla. He did charge Lucid Motors of stealing Tesla's engineering, though. The CEO of Lucid Motors, Peter Rawlinson, responded to Musk's remarks by claiming that it is unfair to compare his company's vehicle to the Model S because it is in a different class. Additionally, Rawlinson expressed his disappointment with Musk's remarks and claimed they were detrimental to the electric vehicle sector. When questioned about Lucid Motors, Musk responded that the business would struggle since it was attempting to sell a luxury vehicle during a difficult period for the economy. He added the Tesla Model 3 is a better investment than the Lucid Air and that if Lucid Motors want to compete, it will need to figure out a method to lower its vehicle price. Musk has already criticized Lucid Motors, making his remarks about the firm unsurprising. In October 2020, Musk referred to Lucid Motors as a hoax and said that the company's statements on the performance and range of their cars were complete nonsense. Tesla has been associated with electric automobiles for almost 20 years. But things became more challenging as they grew. Nearly every business on the way to global dominance experiences this. When mass producing something, it is fairly simple to run into significant quality problems, especially when using relatively new technology like electric automobiles. With high production costs, a lack of infrastructure, and a concerning financial position, it is evident that Lucid Air is facing some severe issues. It is unclear whether the vehicle will be able to compete with Tesla's products. The corporation has an uphill battle, but only time will tell if it can turn things around. And that's it. Let me know what you think of Elon Musk's remarks about Lucid Motors. Likewise, thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more upcoming videos like this. Now, did you know that Apple and Lucid Motors partnership will change everything? And you should find out why. To understand how and if it's possible, click and watch this video. See you there!